In the of time, when the world was young and the stars burned brighter, there was a city unlike any other, a realm of light, knowledge, and mystery. This was Atlantis. Far beyond the known world, beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar, lay an island of breathtaking beauty. Its shores glimmered with silver sands. Its skies, forever painted in the hues of a setting sun. Towering mountains surrounded vast valleys, where rivers of crystal flowed and creatures of myth lived in harmony with humankind. Atlantis was not built by ordinary hands. Its creators were said to be descendants of the gods, gifted with wisdom and power beyond mortal comprehension. Their leader was King Atlas, a demigod born of Poseidon himself. His eyes were like the ocean, deep, ancient, and unfathomable. The Atlanteans were scholars and dreamers, scientists and artists. They harnessed the power of the earth, crystals that sang with energy, water that obeyed thought, and metals that could float or vanish at will. Their towers scraped the skies, built of orichalcum, a glowing, golden metal lost to time. But with knowledge comes pride, and with pride, downfall. In the heart of Atlantis, beneath the great temple of Poseidon, lay a crystal known as the Heart of Timaeus. It pulsed with pure energy, a fragment of creation itself. Only the high priests and the royal family were allowed near it, for its voice could bend the minds of the weak. It whispered to them. Some said it was alive. Others believed it was a gift, or a curse, from the gods. One fateful night, Princess Lyra, the youngest daughter of King Atlas, heard its call. Curious and fearless, she ventured into the hidden chamber alone. The heart called her by name. It showed her visions, of power, of conquest, of an Atlantean empire stretching across the world. But it also showed her ruin. Your people will fall, unless they rise, it whispered. Atlantis must rule, or be erased. Lyra, entranced, believed the visions were prophecy. She brought the message to her father. But King Atlas, old and wise, forbade her to speak of it again. Atlantis thrives because we do not rule others. The moment we seek dominion, we lose ourselves. But Lyra did not listen. In secret, Lyra began gathering followers, young scholars, bold warriors, hungry minds who believed Atlantis had become too passive. They called themselves the Flame, and their symbol was a burning crystal. They experimented with the heart's power, unlocking secrets never meant for mortals. Earthquakes shook the island. The skies dimmed. The waters became restless. King Atlas confronted Lyra, but she was no longer the daughter he knew. Her eyes shone with unnatural light, and her voice echoed with something other. The heart had taken hold of her. And then, it happened. In the early hours of the winter solstice, the great crystal cracked. A sound like the shattering of stars echoed across the land. The seas roared, and the skies wept fire. Atlantis began to sink. Panic gripped the people. Towers crumbled. The ground opened. Great beasts fled to the mountains. Some Atlanteans took to the skies in winged ships, others dove deep in crystal submarines. But most were lost, swallowed by the angry ocean. King Atlas, in his final act, sealed the heart beneath layers of stone and sea, binding it with his own life force. As the waves consumed the city, his last words echoed in the wind. Let this be a lesson written not in words, but in water. Centuries passed. Millennia. Atlantis became legend, then myth, then forgotten. But fragments remained. A shard of orichalcum found in the ruins of Crete. A fresco depicting a city with glowing towers in Egypt. A crystal compass, humming softly in a Tibetan monastery. And then there are the dreams, shared by people across the world, of a city beneath the sea, where light still shines, and a girl with burning eyes waits in silence. Some believe Atlantis was destroyed forever. Others think it merely shifted, hidden behind veils of time and space. A few believe that when the stars align once more, the city will rise again. Not as conquerors, but as keepers. The tale of Atlantis is not one of arrogance alone. It is a reminder, a whisper through time, that even the brightest light casts a shadow. That wisdom without humility leads to ruin. But also, that from the depths, something new can emerge. Somewhere, in the darkest corners of the ocean, a crystal still beats. Waiting. Remembering. And perhaps forgiving. This has been a tale from Lunora, where legends live, and the stars remember.